In this video, I'll show you 7 money-saving tips you can use to reach your financial goals. Hello, my name is Melissa, and welcome back to my channel, where I give you practical advice on how to make more money, save more money, and take charge of your personal finances. As I mentioned in my previous video, my husband and I built up roughly $53,000 in debt, so it was critical for us to figure out how to save the most money possible so that we could pay off our debt, build an emergency fund, so that my husband could quit his job and be a stay-at-home dad. These are the 7 strategies that we use that can really save money. Tip number 1. Set goals. What are your long-term goals? For example, how much do you want to save this year, or in the following 2 years? Then, break that down into smaller targets that you'll need to achieve to fulfill your long-term objectives. In our situation, we hope to save $53,000 over the course of 2 years. If we break it down, that amounts to $26,500 a year, $2,208 every month, or $1,019 every 2 weeks. When you break down a long-term goals into shorter terms, it feels much more achievable. Tip number 2, the 7-day rule. If you want to buy something, wait 7 days, and then buy it if you still want it at the end of those 7 days. This is a great way to avoid impulse purchases, and I know I'm guilty of it too. Impulse purchases now are easier to make than ever. Before, I would have to physically go to the store, search around for the item, and then buy it. I can now lie on my couch, pick up my phone, and purchase the item in under 10 seconds. A great method for me was to redefine how I think about purchases. For example, think about the purchase in terms of future value. If you were going to spend money on a new gadget that cost around $700, how many hours would you need to work to pay for it? Let's say you make $30 an hour post-tax, you would need to work 24 hours to purchase this item. Another way to look at it, instead of buying this item at $700, you took that money and invested into an index fund. Let's assume an 8% growth per year, then over a 40-year time frame, that investment would be worth around $15,000. So, before I buy anything, I try to wait 7 days and think about whether I truly want it, and if I still want it at the end of the 7 days, I get it. I don't believe personal finance is about deprivation. I believe it is about being more selective and savvier about how you spend your money, which leads into my next tip. Tip number 3, unsubscribe. Unsubscribing from all those marketing emails is one of the simplest methods to save money and was one of the first things we did, and it was a game changer. The thing about marketing emails that send you a limited time deal like buy one, get one free or 50% off is that they're designed to make you feel obligated to buy that item, but if you didn't get the email, you probably wouldn't even consider it. Tip number 4, retirement savings account. You should strive to put as much money into your retirement savings account as possible. This is something I wish I had done in my early 20s. Particularly if you're one of the fortunate few whose company matches up to a specific percentage of your retirement account contribution. You can't afford to waste free money, so take advantage of it. If possible, strive to max out your 401k in the United States, RRSP in Canada, or any other retirement savings account each year to maximize the tax and compounding benefits. Tip number 5, open a high-yield saving account. Start by opening a high-yield savings account and setting up automatic transfers into it. In comparison to regular savings accounts, high-yield savings accounts provide relatively high interest rates. Right now, the average is around 2%, which means that if you put $10,000 into it, you'll make $200 in a year only from interest. Tip number 6, don't pay for travel. When you can utilize credit card points instead of cash, don't pay for travel. It seems counterintuitive to use a credit card while we're talking about getting out of debt. Obviously, you should avoid this tip if you're using them carelessly, such as spending over your means or failing to pay off your statement balance each month. Credit cards, on the other hand, may be a fantastic way to save a lot of money if you use them correctly, and you can redeem the points you earn for free flights, free hotels, and more. Our family of 4 was able to fly south utilizing credit card points by using this method. This credit card game has a strategy, so leave a comment below if you'd like to see a future video on it. Tip number 7. Make more money. If you want to save more money, you must first earn more money. I know it's obvious, but there are only 2 ways to increase your net worth. You must either increase your income or increase your savings. It's easy to get caught up in the attitude of I need to save more money and cut costs, yet the most straightforward method to save more money is to earn more money. There are numerous ways to do so, including getting a raise or bonus at work, starting various side hustles, creating passive income streams, and so on. It's now up to you to be creative, and in my next video I am going to talk about the different income streams and side hustles we have, so if you want to watch that video be sure to subscribe and with the notification bell below. These are a few pointers on how to save money quickly. If any of those struck a chord with you, try implementing one of them today, then come back and re-watch if necessary until you've implemented all 7, and I promise that you'll be able to take control of your personal finances and reach whatever financial goals you set for yourself. If you like this video and want to see more from me, please subscribe below, hit the like button, and come back next week because I'll be bringing you more personal finance advice.